Good morning, everybody. This is the Kenobi here, and last night I saw the Acolyte. Now, okay, I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say that what's good about it, what's bad about it. All right, the good, the special effects, the production, the cinematography, and the design. It was pretty good. I liked it. I liked it all what they did there. Okay, I liked it what they all did there in both episodes. And the visual effects. All that. Now, okay, but the bad thing about this is since when do you have a Jedi that decides to try to be masculine? You know, there is a lot of diverse in that show. There is diverse in that show a lot, you know. And remember, and you guys got to remember, this is based off of the High Republic Star Wars comic book series. Now, those of you that like loved the Star Wars High Republic series, you're gonna love this show. I'll tell you that right now. You're gonna love it off the bat. I don't like it. Okay. So, anyways, we'll go with that. Second, you got this character May. She in the beginning of the movie, it discusses she goes into this planet. She's in this planet. She goes up to the Jedi in a bar, which is Carrie Ann Moss, and challenges her to a fight. So of course, Carrie Ann Moss is a Jedi, and Dottie, she didn't want to attack her because that's not how the Jedi work. They don't attack; they only defend. So basically, May starts a fight. Whatever, she kicks ass. She kicks a lot of people's asses, of course, because it is a woman's show. And finally, Undari, she stops her. Then they start fighting. It's like a Matrix fight scenes, and that's what it's doing basically. With the Force and all that. And the choreography, the way I see it though, it's not the choreography is somewhat okay. Because of course, if you saw my last trailer, if you saw my video of the trailer, and I showed you slowly how it was, you could tell how bad it was. So, of course, Undari, when May was throwing the knives at her, Undari did her lightsaber move, boom, boom, took down the blades, told her this is not a fight you cannot win or whatever. So May sees the bartender. She had two daggers. She threw one at the bartender. Undari stops it with the Force, but of course, May kills her with one dagger, a small knife positioned to the chest. Now, okay, all right. Now, I get that the knife was deep, but it could have been. She could have been saved. That she could have been saved. Lightsaber wise, if it was straight to the chest, she should have died. Like what happened in Obi-Wan Kenobi and in Ahsoka. But of course, it didn't happen with Carrie Ann Moss, so she died. She died with a small dagger, a small freaking dagger. So after that, we have another character. which it got spoiled in the last trailer. It got spoiled. Her name was Kirsha, I think it is. Osha, I think. And Osha is a mech. And she was helping fixing a ship and everything. All of a sudden, the Jedi, they come in. And the Jedi, they were acting like if they were cops. They acted like cops, you know. Because I know for a fact that the Jedis are not, they're peacekeepers, not police officers or soldiers, you know. But I guess they were on this because they had to keep it discreet and everything. They wanted to keep it discreet from other people knowing about it, that Jedis are killing people. So Osha was being framed, obviously. But the Jedi had footage, and they had eyewitness saying that it was her right there, whatever, they said it. So they arrest her, took her to her ship with droids. Instead of them going in the ship, which I don't understand it, bro. How are you going to trust on droids to fly this ship? How are you going to trust droids to fly a ship and take her to Coruscant when it could have been the Jedi? It could have been the two Jedis, because you got to make it, because they were trying to make it discreet. So you take her, you take Osha in a ship full of other criminals with droids to fly her to Coruscant, instead of them taking her custody. That was way off. That was stupid. That was very stupid what they did there. Very stupid. Because of course, we go to the Coruscant and you see Saul in the beginning, when we saw the trailer, seeing the beginning of it, and what he was telling the younglings, who there were a couple of boys, mostly girls, you know, and all, but I'm trying to get out of the detail of that. Tells them to quiet their minds, keep their eyes closed, and tell them what they're seeing and everything, this and that. We have one of the Jedi members come in, tell Saul that we have Osha. Now, there was a deep connection with Saul and Osha, a very deep connection. So they said that we have her, but we need to keep it discreet and everything. We don't want the enemies to know about us being rogues. So that's why I'm saying, how are you going to keep it discreet if you're going to take her to a ship full of other convicts knowing about her killing a Jedi? How are you going to do that, man? That was way off. That should have been done right. They could have had the Jedi taking the girl instead of taking her to droid-like police officers. Which doesn't make sense, bro. I don't know. Anyways, we go to the part where they found out that Soul, where they found out that the ship was hijacked by convicts. They escaped in the escape pods. Horschel had the chance to escape, but saved the prisoner from being dead. Of course, the prisoner left her to die. Horschel was left alone in the ship, getting ready to crash. He strapped in and prayed that she didn't die. Now, around the Jedi Temple, it didn't explain how did the convicts get captured. It didn't explain it. It didn't explain how the convicts got captured. It didn't really explain that. So Saul and the Jedi member came into the prison. They were looking, and they saw one of the prisoners going a little crazy. He went to talk to that prisoner. He used the Force and asked what happened, basically. And he said it lay out that the girl saved his life, left her to die. And that's it. So Saul said, "Do you see? You got to tell me that she's capable of doing this?" There have been, and of course the member said, "There's been witnesses that said that she killed her. We can't hide behind the evidence." So Saul said, "Let me be the one to bring her in. Let me be the one to bring her in and look into this." So she said, "Fine, get a small group and that's it." So he had his Padawan and named Jod, and another Jedi named Jod, who we met in the beginning of the show that arrested Osha. So, of course, when they get into the ship and everything, getting ready to go, you see Jod half naked, showing his masculinity, and cleaning out his robe or something, doing his little cleaning up. And I'm like, oh my God, are you serious, bro? And of course, the apprentice was like this, "Put on your damn clothes." So I'm like, my God, bro. So anyways, we fast forward. Yosha was getting ready to pack and try to find a place where she can go. She saw a ship coming in. She ran off. Saul and everybody was looking around the ship, saying, and Jah was like, "There's no way anyone could have survived this." Saul sensed her. Went on. They found her in a cave. Saul was trying to get her. Say, "Come back from the ledge. Come back." Kirsha said right away, "I didn't do this. I didn't do this." She fell. She was going to fall. Saul catched her with the force, brought her in, and told her that it was not me. It was my sister, May. Saul at first, Saul told Jared and the apprentice that she had an apprentice, that she had a twin sister, May, which he thought she was dead. But when Kish Osha told May that her sister is alive and she's the one that did this, he immediately believed her. He sensed it. He sensed that she believed that she was telling the truth. So then the end of season 1, episode 1, you see May going up to the Sith Lord and telling the Sith Lord, "You must kill the ones responsible without any weapons, without any lightsaber whatsoever." And that's it. And you see him with the red lightsaber coming out. That was that. Then they went to this other planet. Then we go to this other planet, and you see May getting ready to kill another Jedi, Trindle. She failed to kill him because he had a force barrier strong enough for not even daggers to get through there and kill her. So she had to find another way. Saul explained to the consul that Ilsha had a twin sister named May, and he believed that May is the one responsible for killing Undadi. So she's like, "Well, we got to still bring her in, but we have another case at matter." And he asked what happened. There was another incident that was attempted to kill Trindle. So the council decided to bring him, tell him to go and check it out. So they did. They went down and then she discussed with Jod and the apprentice that we got to take Osha with us. So then that way we know that it was that to know for sure if May is still alive. So I don't know, man. Okay. I'm just trying to explain the best way I could. Jesus. All right. So they got to the planet. They got to the planet, and beforehand, May went to this guy that she knew, and um, and he helped her develop a poison, because he said it before that every Jedi has a weakness. Everyone has a weakness. So May got this vial of poison and everything. So she went in. They went in. May went into the temple again, found her way to inside again, and told him that she needs to pay for the. She needs to pay for his crime for what he's done, you know, all that. And as she was doing that process, discussing Trindle with that process, the Jedi, Saul, John, the apprentice, and Kusha went inside to see Trindle in the matter. And as they were walking over there, Usha sensed that something was wrong. She went away. Jod noticed it, so Jod followed her. Jod followed her in there. Trindle, who got out of his barrier, went down and told May, I'm sorry, we thought we were doing the right thing. As soon as that happened, he drank the vial and then he died. So after that, you see Osha going down the stairs, noticing the body of Trindle. She looked around. She saw a vial, smelled the essence of the poison, and she knew that it's true that her sister is alive. The Jedi came in, immediately trying to accuse her and this and that. Jod saved her, went down and said, it wasn't her that did this. I followed her the whole time. It wasn't her. Saul knew right away that it wasn't her, because she gave the look. And then and Osha explained that this poison was from my home planet, Brandar, I think it is. Brandar, I don't know. Anyways, they went and they noticed, and they went to the bar, and one of the Jedis, one of them was big and fat, which I don't understand why they hired someone in that role. But you know what? It's a woke show. That's my opinion. Anyways, so they noticed. The guy noticed that was not our guy normally. So of course, apparently, this guy killed the original owner. So Jod had a plan of going in there hard mode, like police mode, like SWAT mode, to break in, tase him, and take him into the ship and interrogate him. But the apprentice had another idea, since the guy has seen May, who she looks like. Usha can betray her, can portray as her. Go in, learn more, listen to it. We'll have the confession and all. Then we can arrest him. And so it's like, okay, I like your plan. Jod, give me the blaster. The stun blaster. So Saul gave Usha the stun blaster. Jod didn't like the idea, but she needed a weapon. So Kusha made a good disguising look as May to do her best. And immediately, of course, the latest owner, who was not, noticed that something was not right with her, but then started talking to her and explaining to her and all this. Saul and everyone was listening in. And they were trying to, and then they were getting ready to go, but Saul said, wait, 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 I want to know more. I want to know more. So he tells her everything, what is going on, little by little. And he's like, you know something? You look just like her. So of course, immediately he ran in. Usha had the blaster ready to stun him. Then of course, Jod Zol came in to stop him, to arrest him. And then the other apprentice came behind him and said, we got it on tape. We got you. You're under arrest. And he's like, wait. I can give you a little bit of info and everything. So Saul's like, you better be telling us. If you tell us right, we'll let you go with a warning. Which, that was a big mistake. That was a real big mistake, by the way. So, anyways, they went, they learned more about that. They learned a little bit. They only know so little of what was going on, who was behind this for real. But he did mention that she's going to come back tonight and everything. So they did a surprise attack. So Saul and Usha, they went to talk before May was coming in. Jod had a lookout point while the apprentice was in the ship getting ready to take off. Saul told Usha that, look, let me handle this matter. You don't need to be out there. And Usha's like, I'm going out there because she killed our family. She deserves it. Like, no. And Saul explained it. No, this is grief. You need to let it go because of the Jedi way. Because anger will lead to hate. It leads to the dark side. So Saul sensed it on her, so he did not want her to be involved. So of course, Usha at first said, okay, fine, I'll stay. So Saul, he confronted May. And then of course May attacked him. They fought. Which, it felt like it was a dance, really. It felt like it was a real dance, to be honest. So anyways, all this and everything, all the fight scene, I'm just going to fast forward to that. He tells May that his sister is still alive all these years. And of course, May was saying, you're lying. She tries to throw the dagger at him. Jod Force catches the dagger and says, no, it's true. What Saul speaks is the truth. Usha is alive. So of course, they surrounded her immediately. They try to arrest her. May used what she could of the Force to dust blind them and disappears. Usha was listening into the comms. She was listening into the comms about what was going on, and she saw that May escaped. So Usha went to try to catch her. She saw May hijacking a land speeder, and May noticed Usha with shock that she was alive, that it was true. So Usha had the chance to stun her, and she didn't. So she turned the gun another direction, pretended she shot her, and she didn't. She let her go. So, in the end, basically, May was going to kill the guy that betrayed him, but he's like, I had no choice. All right? But we're going to go somewhere safe. So, they're going to go to, we see them getting ready to go to another planet, a Wookiee planet, that we see the Wookiee Jedi going to his home, and then that was it. The episode ended. Now, like I said, Bo, the show felt boring. It was I did not like what they were doing with it, you know. That's my truth, man. And ay, Dios mío. So, and right now, what I've been reading and what I've been hearing about episode 3, that on episode 3, it changes everything of Star Wars, of what is going on, of what the Force is, or anything. I don't know. They said that basically episode 3 is a mess. They said that after episode 3, it's going to be a big mess. So I don't know what I'm going to expect. I don't know what I'm expecting, bro. Because, of course, the people that got invited to watch the show saw 4 episodes of it. 4 episodes. And I don't know what I'm expecting in this. I don't know what to expect. Because I got bored. I got really bored, you know. I didn't feel excited, man. And 2, this is based off the High Republic series, man. I don't know, man. And what really sucks about it is that I'm looking at this, as I'm looking at this poster, you have Carrie Mann Moss up in the top, who got killed off easy, by the way. Who got killed off easy. This is very disappointing. So I'm sure that when you're going to see her, when you see her, you're going to see her in the flashbacks. You're not going to see her for real. She's going to be in flashbacks, basically. So that's the real messed up part about it. So that's my take on it. So that's going to be it. If you guys like this video, hit the like button. Post a comment below. Tell me what are your thoughts about this show is. Share this video out there. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that like button. And I will get back to you. I will get back to you soon. Alright guys. Have a good day everyone.